Good morning, everybody. Now, we have some news. Renault are relaunching the Super Sank. This is a Super Sank, and they're calling the new one the Super Sank E because, well, it's all electric, I imagine. It's got all the bells and whistles, and at the moment, what they're doing is contacting people on YouTube and Instagram. Come and test their new car. So now, the shot's gonna fade to black, and we're gonna go from driving an old 1992 Renault Super 5 through the French countryside to a brand new Renault Super Sank E down the Amalfi Coast. But they didn't call me, so we're not doing that today. But I did see some of these videos, and the one thing that struck me is they've sort of made it a bit more complicated. I mean, the Super Sank is a very simple car. It hasn't even got an electric fuel pump, so you have to turn it over a few times in the morning to get the fuel into the block. And one of the things that struck me when I watched these videos of trendy YouTubers and influencers doing these review videos is that they've got this mad accessory that I don't think there was ever a call for. It's a baguette holder. You see, nobody in France buys just one baguette. You just don't do it. What you do is, you go to the bakery and you buy two. And the reason you buy two is because you got one for the day that's in it, and then you take the other one and you stick it in the freezer for the next day. And that means you don't have to go to the bakery twice. Now, why I think Renault have missed a trick with this whole new baguette thing is two reasons. One, it's 70 quid for the baguette holder, and it sort of sits on the side of the center console and you shove a baguette in it. But you can only fit one baguette. The other reason I think they missed a trick with this whole baguette holder thing is the old Super Sank had a built-in baguette holder that could fit more than one baguette. Let me show you. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? You don't need a fancy new Renault Super Sank E with a baguette holder that costs 70 quid. Just buy an ancient old Renault Super 5. Comes with a built-in one already. So yeah, we're not going to the Amalfi Coast today. Sorry about that, guys. What we are doing is we're going into Limoges to get a haircut and some bits and bobs. I didn't manage to get a haircut because everywhere is closed on a Monday. I don't know why I didn't remember that about the city. I think I just presumed it's Monday, it's a big city, places will be open, but there was nowhere open for a haircut. And I think I tried about 8 places. So I decided, knock it on the head, come home and get some stuff done around here because I think the week after next, my first guests are arriving. So I'm going to have to get the place a bit tidied up and make sure it looks nice and proper because I want them to have a good first impression. Anyway, here's some of the bits and bobs I get up to. 20-year-old car, doesn't take much looking after. Ew. The really cool thing about this car, which I did not know when I bought it, believe it or not, is that it has a supercharger. Well, what's a supercharger, you might ask? Or you might not care. Well, a supercharger, I know a turbocharger forces air back into the engine, makes it go quicker. And a supercharger, which is this thing, kind of does the same thing but on steroids. All I know, and I should really look into it a bit, all I know is that when you put your foot down in this car, you hear two things. You hear the exhaust roaring out the back, which is very fun and very juvenile, and then you hear this thing spooling up like a turbine. Really cool sound. It's like something you'd hear Batman's car making. Oh, Wesley, your apprentice has arrived. Ooh, look at that. Oh, now what do you think of that, Wesley? Very pretty, isn't she? What do you want to call her? Really? Okay. Are you sure about this one, yeah? Okay. Whatever you want, Wesley. Whatever you want. Everybody, meet Buttercup. Looks like someone's moved in. I've one there, I've one there, there's one up there, there's one there, and right up there somewhere lives something else, which keeps pooing on my car. Although it's been a bit quiet the last few days, mind you, the car is due a wash again, so as soon as that happens, they dive bomb it again. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening here, and it's a perfect evening for lying on a veranda and going to sleep in the sun, which is what I'm going to do. That's the plan. I'm off for a couple of days, and then I'm back at the Chateau next week. Next couple of days, a few bits and bobs to do, and then on Friday, we're all going away for the weekend, so you may repack that bag. Anyway, thank you for watching today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's sunny wherever you are, and I'll see you soon.